Hi everyone, Liane here. I hope you're doing well. Today I am going to be swatching some autumn warm brown inks. Sometimes you just get interested in, obsessed with certain types of colors, and right now, and I think it's because of the season as well, I've really been into lighter, warm brown inks. And right now is just the perfect time to do it. We're a couple days into fall now officially. We just had the Pelican Hubs meetup over the weekend, and that was really, really wonderful. Got to meet new and a couple of old friends from last year, and I'm just really excited to get started here. So I have this wonderful 7 ink vial pen holder that I got from Fountain Pendulum. Thank you, Fountain Pendulum, for sending this along. This is wonderful. It is so sturdy. By the way, I love that it's handmade. It's not perfectly machined. It has been created by hand, and I love the sort of care that was made in creating this item. So I'm really, really happy to have this. It's going to house my 4 ink vials that I have today. So I have six inks that I'm going to be swatching today. This first one is by Octopus Inks, my first Octopus ink. It's in their Write and Draw series. These are a line of light, fast, waterproof inks. And this ink is, what is it called? Brown Colibri for fountain pen, calligraphy nib, and brush. So I'll be swatching that ink. I've got Colorverse Smoky Bourbon. I've been trying to find the single malt. It's at Mont Blanc, that scented bourbon ink that is now discontinued. I've been trying to get my hands on that. I almost had it, but lost it in an auction. So ever since then, I'm trying to find alternatives. And this is Colorverse Smoky Bourbon. I also have Charred Hickory. Now, does that not speak or scream autumn or what? This is Robert Oster's Van Ness exclusive, Charred Hickory. These ink samples I got from Van Ness, by the way. This is Robert Oster, Australis Oak. Califolio Cannelle. And Ferris Wheel Press, Autumn in Auburn. So why don't we go ahead and get started with Octopus's Brown Colibri. Oh, by the way, do you hear that? It sounds just like the Pilot Iroshizuku ink bottles. Oh, that's so pretty. You know, it reminds me of Teranishi Opera Rose. It's actually more orange than brown, in my opinion. Oh, I'm just surprised by it. I thought it would be more brownish in color. Oh, I love the sound of that. Oh, I need to keep it open to write my sample. This is my Kakimori brass nip pen, or brass dip pen. Oh, that is wonderful. This brass tip pen is so smooth. It's such a beautiful writer. This next ink is Smoky Bourbon. we go. Okay, this is Colorverse. Oops. I'll just commit Coolerverse. Let me just rewrite that. Okay, now this is drawing a much finer line, and I wonder if it's because I didn't do a full dip in the ink. This is Smoky Bourbon. This is Australis Oak by Robert Oster. Oops, can you see this? I'm going to move my notebook a little bit. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Robert Oster. Really pretty. These two colors are very similar, and you could really see how brown colibri is more like red colibri. It's a little bit, it's reddish for sure. And this writing sample reminds me so much of Taranishi Opera Rose. And looking at these wet ink swatches here, this definitely leans more, this looks more orange to me. And this is a little bit more of like that tan brown color. So I guess I don't really need my Panda pen rest right now. Now I'm going to do, let's do Robert Oster and Van Ness exclusive Charred Hickory. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look how dark that writing sample is. I really loaded up my dip pen as well. Robert Oster. Oh, I really love this color. It reminds me of Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukushi, Waringall's Architecture Infinite Cube. It's just that darker brown, like it's like a rich mahogany color. I wonder if that ink will sheen. Okay, next up is Califolio Cannel. This is my first Califolio ink. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm loving this color palette, by the way. Lastly, we have Ferris Wheel Press, Autumn in Auburn. Oh, that's very golden. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy with this color spread here. Okay, this is Ferris Wheel Press. come in oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to bring this page close to the camera. So far it looks like none of these are shimmer inks. There's no sheen in these ink writing samples so far. Actually, as this ink is drying, Charred Hickory has a little bit of a sheen. For some reason on this page, on some of the more saturated areas, it looks a little chalky, and I don't know why, because that typically isn't the case when I do these ink swatches. Maybe I did lay down too much ink on the page, but I wonder what y'all think about the spread. I am so happy to see all of these inks. This Autumn in Auburn leans the most golden in tone, whereas this Octopus Inks Brown Colibri, especially when as I look at the ink swatches, there you see the red in Brown Colibri. But when you look at the writing samples, this writing sample reminds me so much of Teranishi Opera Rose. In fact, what I'll probably do is I'll do a video featuring Teranishi Opera Rose and then lining up colors very similar to it. And what's interesting with Colorverse Smoky Bourbon is that when the dip pen is really loaded up, it shows up much darker. And then as the, as I start to run out of the ink, when it's not as loaded, you see that it lightens in color so much more than some of the other ink writing samples here. You don't see as much, you don't see that much difference in saturation as much as you do here with Smoky Bourbon. I'm finding that I'm really drawn to these warmer inks. Smoky Bourbon to me looks a little bit cooler. And I wonder what you all think about that. But I really love the richness of Charred Hickory. Just really, really happy. But let's come back when the inks have all dried. So some time has passed, all the inks have dried, and looking at the inks here in this overcast day here in Seattle, right off the bat, I'm really drawn to Octopus Inks Brown Colibri and also to Robert Oster's Australis Oak. Also, I love Charred Hickory just because it's so saturated. And out of all of these inks, Charred Hickory has a little bit of sheen. You can definitely even see it in the writing sample. The camera may not pick it up, but out of all of these, this is the only one that has a bit of sheen. The rest are all shading inks. There's no shimmer in any of these inks either. Brown Colibri is the only waterproof ink here. And comparing it to all the other inks, this one has a little bit of a glossy finish, not a sheen, but a glossy finish. And it has the most uniformity in line thickness, as you can tell in just all the variations of the writing sample, from the cursive to just this line drawing here. Like it's just very uniform. And you can just kind of tell compared to the other inks here where there are some thicker and thinner lines. So yes, I'm really drawn to Brown Colibri. That's probably my favorite. Maybe these two are going to be my favorites from the spread. Charred Hickory just because it is so saturated and it has that subtle sheen. And it reminds me a lot of Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukushi and Waringal Architecture Infinite Cube, because those inks are also very saturated, they're darker, and they have a little bit of sheen. I also love Brown Colibri because of its lubrication. It just offers a very uniform line, even in the dip pen. And I really like that color. Actually, why don't we do a quick flip through to do some ink comparisons of my two favorites. Well, this was my Brown Inks, my first Brown Inks ink comparison from November of 2022. let me find the Taranishi Opera Rose. There's Taranishi Opera Rose. I did an ink comparison. There's no video of this, but maybe I will offer a video. But I did Taranishi Opera Rose. Brunch Date, Colorverse Brunch Date are very close to each other. But Brown Colibri, I would definitely put on that ink comparison as far as thinking about that pinky brown color. Yeah, because there's a little bit of a redness in this brown. And then Charred Hickory. It looks a lot like Waringal Architecture Infinite Cube, except Infinite Cube has a lot more sheen in the swatch, the circle swatch. And then let me see if I could find Tsukushi. I would say these two are very similar. This sheens less, this sheens more. Well, here's Tsukushi. No, I mean, they are deeper inks, more saturated. This, you can definitely see some purple in here, whereas Charred Hickory doesn't have any purple. I hope you enjoyed this warm autumn brown inks comparison video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.